I started the recording so I don't forget.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Hey, Toady, you need to go to your bed.
All right. Lee, I need you to talk into that there microphone.
Hello. I just went to the cemetery.
You need to make yours louder.
I died and came back to life.
Do you know which one's yours?
2. Hello, this is me. Is this too loud?
Maybe for you, but not for me.
Yeah, I bet it's blaring in your headphones.
Yeah, we see your leaf.
This fell into our car at the cemetery just a few minutes ago.
I'd say moments ago, but how you feeling, champ?
I'm not feeling good.
All right, let's get into it then.
Hi, welcome to the Yeah, Maybe podcast. I don't feel good.
And I'm James.
It's really bright. I feel like I can't see
Can't
anything.
see what?
Like, I can't open my eyes up.
I bet we look really good, though.
You think?
I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, welcome to the Yeah Maybe podcast, brought to you by us.
Just us, no one else. We're not
Nope.
sponsored or anything.
Unless you guys want to sponsor us.
Looking for sponsors.
You guys.
Wanted.
I'm James. I knew it.
I'm Lee.
Hold on, let me try again.
Okay.
I'm James, and this is...
Lee.
Hello, Lee.
Hi.
Welcome to the Yeah Maybe podcast.
I'm happy to be here.
Glad to have ya, champ.
Thank
Okay.
you, mister.
No problem. We're going to go over a ton of things today, like a laundry list.
That's a thing? Laundry list?
A laundry list of things, yeah.
That's a saying?
I can look it up.
I would also like to look into grasping at straws because I think it's pulling at straws.
Okay, I accidentally looked up synonyms for laundry list. Shopping list, want list, wish list. Yeah, it's a type of list. What's another word for laundry list? Agenda. What is that?
Enumeration. I don't know. I've never heard that word either.
Enumeration. Why is it called a laundry list? When you took your laundry to a commercial laundry establishment, though, you had to make a record of what you'd sent. This ensured both that you got back what you'd sent and that you paid for what you washed.
I see.
Laundry list.
I was just thinking of it personally like a grocery list, and I was like, I don't make a list before
That's how
I
it's
do
used
laundry.
now. For sure, heard and seen.
I would like to hear what grasping versus pulling at straws is.
Hold on. We're getting into
reiterate,
the
James believes
nitty gritty. What's that mean?
I'm speaking.
You go ahead.
James believes that the phrase is grasping at straws, and I think it's pulling at straws.
It's not
Grab
pulling.
at. Well, you didn't look up pulling. You looked up what you wanted.
Oh, look.
Nice.
When you type it in.
It is grasping at straws.
And when you type in pulling at straws, it says the idiom grasping at straws is used to mean an attempt to succeed, which
Okay.
we knew, but what kind of straws?
I'm thinking
Definitely
straw.
hay straw.
Yeah, that's what I was picturing.
Not me.
I was picturing climbing a stack of straw, but only grabbing the straw, but not going on top.
I was thinking of holding a bunch of straws at once, like at a
Like
restaurant.
plastic straws.
Yeah, they're hard to hold. They want to roll out of your hand.
That's probably why the phrase came to be.
Probably not. That's what I imagine, though. But we're going to get into a lot of things today, aren't we, Lee?
I think so.
I like to think so, too.
James likes to concoct ideas before we start, which is very glamorous for me because I don't concoct them.
Well, I know how to start every good podcast.
He does. That's why I do most of the intros, to
No, as
lower
in
the level a little bit.
As in the first thing that we do is...
Pigs and pits?
Yeah. That's how you start every good podcast.
Oops.
Yeah,
I didn't
big
know.
oops.
My brain's foggy, so I don't know
Well,
what's going to happen.
I'm here to guide you through the fog.
Thank you.
No problem.
Shall we do pigs and pits then?
You said that word.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, we're going to do peaks and pits. Hit 'em, Lee.
Oh, I have to go first?
I don't know if mine are either.
Okay. Pit. My period started today.
Is
And
that why you feel foggy?
I feel foggy and weak, and my back hurts, and the pain's going down my legs in spurts. A little bit of nausea. So, nausea. Fantasia.
Nausea business.
So that's my pit. That was an easy one. I'm glad that I had that.
Yeah, I am jealous.
I'm grateful that something bad has happened to me today, so I don't just sit here and think. My peak I feel like I had a couple peaks.
Oh, I got one for you.
We went to the cemetery
Yeah.
literally 30 minutes ago. We live next to a cemetery called Spring Grove, which I believe is the third largest cemetery in the world.
You weren't going to tell me that earlier?
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
Surprise.
Oh, whoa.
I was saving it for the podcast so we could get your reaction on cam.
Worth it.
Yeah. It's the third largest cemetery in the world, I think. I looked it up like a year ago. The leaves there are so beautiful. It's like a huge botanical garden with statues and art in it, and it's so magical to just drive through there and see the leaves falling and smell them. And it was such a crispy, sunny day, and we ate our lunch out there. Granted, I had terrible cramps and wasn't hungry at all, but that's just how good the cemetery was. It was so pleasant. And when I say we live close to it, 2-minute drive from our house, maybe 10-minute walk.
It used to have a jail in it.
It had a jail in it?
Yeah, in 1880, it originally housed a jail in the basement of one of the buildings.
Wow.
Can you imagine being in prison in a cemetery?
No.
On water supply. Wasn't called that before. Its ghost stories are lame. For some residents, as in the people buried there, Spring Grove is their third resting place.
For real?
Yeah, so people would be moved around.
Interesting. Like, did spots open up or something?
There's one dog in there.
Only one.
Yeah, and his name was Old Man.
That's a funny name for a dog.
And they hold a patent on a tree.
Interesting, but you didn't...
Nope.
Okay.
Didn't see your fact.
I'll look it up.
Feels like it'd be on there. You want me to go over my peaks and pits?
Mm-hmm.
My pit. Might have to go a couple days back. It's been a while since I had one.
Third largest cemetery in the United States.
Okay.
Not in the world.
Okay. United States.
Might be.
Yeah, it's her bad. My pit would be maybe on Sunday. How tired I was. I was telling Lee, I was just laying in bed and I was just breathing heavy. I was just breathing like I ran up some stairs, but I was laying in bed and I could feel like my heart was like, oh, we're working hard, huh? And I'm like, are we? Uh-oh. But then the next day I ate a bunch and slept a bunch and drank a bunch of water. So I've been feeling pretty good. My peak? Great question, Lee. My peak. The best thing that's happened to me all year.
I thought you were going to do that you felt so good after you slept.
I thought about it because on the next day at the gym, yeah, I'll do that. The next day at the gym, so not Monday, but Tuesday, because on Monday is when I tried to recover my body. On Tuesday, I felt really strong at the gym, and I lifted lots of heavy weights, and I felt good. So now I'm being spied on by Lee. What is this? My hand? Stop. I do this thing with my hands. So look. They can like close real well. Show them yours.
James's fold and mine just like move within their joints, but James just folds right at the knuckles, and he'll rest his fingers flat on his leg and then fold his palm over for a comfortable resting position. Yeah.
For a long time.
Yeah, I'm more of a thumb holder myself.
I was doing that when I was running this morning because my thumbs were cold. But yeah, that's my peaks and pits. I was tired and now I'm heckin' strong in relation to how I felt before.
That's very nice. I'm happy to hear it.
Yeah, Lee doesn't feel good. So let's keep on keeping on, shall we now?
We were driving in the car. James made us run some errands. And
He
I was James was working for me today. And I was laying in the passenger seat with my seat heater up all the way and the window down and my coat on, just laying there. I tried to go into a store but had to leave.
Yeah, which is fine. I told her, I was like, you can go. I don't need you here.
I did.
But yeah, some of the things we're going to get into today, I think we're going to get into things we got into later in life. You want to do that? Mm-hmm. I have a couple.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Oh, and we're going to go into some people's emails addresses and AIM names.
Gosh.
Like old ones. We had people submitted on Instagram. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. Otherwise, you're going to be missing out.
At Yeah Maybe Podcast.
Yep.
If you don't follow, something really, really bad will happen to you.
Is that a threat?
I'm just scared for them.
I feel like she's threatening people. We are not threatening
I'm just
anybody.
Scared.
What bad would happen to them?
Well, I don't want to find out.
They'd have FOMO.
Phone.
I was going to say FOMA. But fear of missing out.
Yeah,
I'd be afraid if I were you guys.
And I don't want you to have that.
No way. But we're going to go over some of those and just talk about them.
Man, this is literally one of my top 3 things to ask people. So their first ever email.
Well, you're in luck.
I read just a few and I was very pleased with what I read. Who says that? I was very pleased.
Probably something I'd say.
Goodbye.
And then I think at the end we're going to maybe go over things that people can do to help the world.
Oh, yeah. We liked this. If you listen to our last podcast, James talked a little bit about putting your cart back where it belongs and how you can just be a good person doing that. So we would like to introduce a new segment at the end of the podcast where we ask everyone in the world to do something specifically good.
Yes, and then we would like for you to send us the post on Instagram. How do you say that?
You can tag us in a story.
I'm internet savvy. So.
Of you doing the thing. I don't think it will be applicable for everything we think of to be able to share it, but the cart thing, one person tagged us in a story of them pushing their cart in, and this was the inspiration for our new segment.
Yeah, so thank you.
Did you reshare that?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I forget what I said though when I reshared it.
I just thought it was so cute.
I'd like to look. It made me feel really good.
James posted one of him putting his cart back, and then we got tagged in one. So pure. Let this podcast be pure. We would love to see more of this. Let us know people in the world still care. Please be kind.
But also we got quite a few messages. I don't know if you saw them, Lee. It doesn't matter. People saying they like to see that. And they said that like even just the sound was nice.
I got this leaf at the cemetery. It fell into the car. Yeah,
so we heard. So yeah, let's get into that thing I said we're going to get. Oh, things that we got into later in life.
An acquired taste, if you will.
Yes.
These would be things like coffee, like dark chocolate, like jazz, like finding joy in doing chores or
things that just hit you late.
Yeah, that just hit later in life where when you're a kid, you're like, yuck, sicko adults. And then you're an adult and you're like, I see, I get it. Okay,
We're like, I'll never like that. And then you do it every day now. Do you want to go first?
No.
All right, I'll go first then, only because I want to. One of the things, I guess we can lead with it since you brought it up. I recently started to like coffee.
Very recent.
I am 29 years young. And I like coffee. I got into it. When did we go to Outer Banks? 3 months ago? 2 months ago? 1 month ago? It can't be all of those.
It can.
Maybe 3 months ago. I don't know. Maybe less. Time's hard to tell. But what are you doing with your shirt? Trying to show it off?
It just feels like choking me. I was trying to pull the neck down.
Yeah, I get that. We went to Outer Banks and we got coffee, not every morning, but like quite a few mornings. Maybe 4 or 5.
I don't know.
Okay. I had tried coffee a couple times before that trip. And I was like, maybe I do like coffee. And then I started having coffee while we were there. And turns out I like it.
What's your go-to drink?
Iced latte with oat milk. I'm not a big hot coffee fan. I'm not a big hot drink fan, to be fair.
Here's another thing that falls into this category.
What's up, dude? Lay it on me.
There are certain kinds of people who, including myself, who will not have tried something before, but say that they don't like it before they've ever tried it or really given it a shot or tried any different types of the same thing. Like there are varieties of things you can still try. That's something like hot coffee for you. I think in the right situation, you would think it's pretty good because he likes hot chocolate. Coffee can be very similar to hot chocolate, especially when you're cold, feeling cozy. It might hit sometime in your life. This might be a further on acquired taste for you, which would be cool.
It's funny. I guess anything can be acquired, like wealth.
Right.
Left.
Another thing for you is avocado.
Yeah, I thought avocados were gross for the longest time.
Long time. Like half of the time I've known James for about 10 years.
And guess what I love now?
Avocado.
Avocados. I think sushi helped me bridge that gap, though.
Yeah. Did you like guacamole?
No, I'm still not a big guacamole fan.
Okay.
Rainbow rolls, like one of the pieces, like at least two of them usually, are like 100% avocado on the top.
Mm-hmm.
And I decided I liked that. It just seems weird, like if cold, like creamy plant. How would you describe an avocado? Can you use it in a sentence?
I prefer my avocado at room temperature. I don't like my avocado cold.
It just seems cold, though.
Because it's
creamy. Yeah, she gets it. I don't know. Also, I can't taste anything. Not from COVID, just bad taste.
Has always been that way.
Like, I took a bite out of a cookie or a pastry. What was it?
It was some type of cookie.
No, but there was another time. It was, I think, maple, and I guessed peanut butter. I just can't. I can't tell.
It's been a couple times. It's been cookies. Like we had that spiced cookie, and James brought it home, and he had a bite. He's like, "There's no flavor to it," and I was like, "It's like spiced, like carrot cake." To be fair, that one was pretty subtle.
Yeah, I just struggle with tastes. I can't tell if something's... I literally was going to say this, and it might be
sweet
true.
or salty.
Sweet or salty.
Yes, you can.
Or sour or savory. I don't know the differences.
Yes, you can.
We should have a blind taste test.
James struggles with things like tangy. He doesn't know what to call that. So he'd be like, sour? Sweet? So he would never say that. He would never say sweet and sour. He would be like, I don't know. Is it sour or sweet? That's what you would say.
Can it be both?
Yeah, sweet and sour. But you would be like, well, which one is it?
Yeah. You know what? My brain does that with a lot of things. Like we were talking about spelling. I just can't decide which vowel I'm saying.
Oh my goodness. We were talking about just words we've struggled spelling in the past. Like for me, which was really hard. I always wrote the word like a spell witch, someone who makes potions for which one. And it took me way too long to figure that out. And James was talking about elephant.
Yeah, because it could be spelled E-L-I.
E-L-I.
Elephant. Or Ella is E-L-U-H.
And he had a few funny words here and there. That
look.
It's just the way he speaks. He's very much sounding it out.
Yeah, and I have a little twang going on in my voice.
He has a soft twang.
Yeah, so like literally I remember in school they'd be like, just sound it out. And I'm like, every time I sound it out, it's wrong. I can't just sound it out. Oh no. I was telling Lee Forrest always threw me for a loop.
I didn't even understand what he was saying. It was like the double R.
No, it's the end. Let's not talk about it.
I get confused with one R or two R's for that word.
No, not me.
You don't get confused.
I get confused with like
only vowels.
E and I really mess me up. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here before I embarrass myself.
Okay. Acquired taste.
Yeah, I have more of them if you want.
I'd like to think of one from you just to say I participated.
Go ahead, hit them.
Yeah.
Don't hit them.
I won't hit them.
Hit them with a knowledge bomb.
What have I grown? I mean, I've grown into coffee too, but that was a while ago, so it's not.
Working out.
I got into.
Listen to this. Come on.
James just whispered this to me because I have brain fog and my brain's not working.
She told me about this one before.
I did. When I was well.
Yeah.
I acquired.
Come on, hit them.
Shoot. Here's a knowledge bomb for you. I got into working out later in life.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't work out pretty much ever. I played sports in like middle school and elementary school. I don't feel like I look that strong now, just resting, but when I saw the older pictures of me...
I can post that video of you working out.
There's a video of me working out?
At Crunch.
Oh, right. Yeah, I got into working out later in life. My mom joined a CrossFit gym when I was in high school, and I was like, no, Mom, that's super scary. But eventually she weaseled me into it, and
weasel.
I've been doing it for about 10 years. Just gonna put that right in the mic, that squeaky noise. I love working out now.
Guess
I got into
Oh, go ahead.
Never mind. It's not true, so it doesn't matter.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say walks, but I've actually always loved walks now that I remember.
I think I've always liked walks, but I too have not always liked working out. I've been a string bean my whole life, and now I'm super strong.
Mm-hmm. But when James was a string bean, he wasn't weak. You were compared to now, but you surpassed your limits.
So I would say I had surprising strength for my build.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
Because we would move things, and I could just lift whatever I want.
I don't know if it's the wingspan.
It is also the wingspan. Like, I can just grab whole furniture by my... Look.
Yeah, look at that. Imagine a dresser just being here, grippy, and then he walk outy.
Yeah. I also think I have good motor control of my motors.
What are motors?
Like, I have my coordination. You know? Like, I can use my body.
That's good to know.
Yeah. Like, if I didn't have to learn to do cartwheels. I could just do them. I can't do a backflip, though.
Me either. I quit gymnastics before they taught us that.
Yeah, I used to wrestle. Anyway, things you got in later. Oh, I have another one. I've got like 8 of them.
Yeah, your brain's working. I'm proud of you.
Thanks. I got into cars later in life.
Just into cars?
I mean, working on them.
You got into the car, shut the door, drove off, or?
No, I got...
Oh, you saying interested in cars? That was really confusing.
To who?
Go ahead.
I became interested in cars after high school, which is a little strange for some people, because usually if you're into cars, it's as you grow up, like you have an older person tell you cars are cool. Do you know what I'm saying?
Wow, knowledge bomb.
Stop. But I didn't get into cars until my friend Parker showed me a show called Top Gear, and then I was hooked, and now...
Hook, line, and sinker, you know what I mean?
I do, Lee.
James has fished before as well.
Yeah, I got out of fishing.
He's acquired not fishing.
Yeah, I got out of it. I had to leave the game.
You still have fishing stuff, don't you?
Yeah, I have enough to go fishing if I wanted. Are we talking about things we got out of?
Sure.
I don't skateboard anymore.
I got into skateboarding last summer.
Lee did an ollie.
I wanted to learn how to do an ollie really bad, so I did. And then I did it. Haven't skateboarded since.
Well, you don't have to once you learn to ollie.
Yeah, that was my only goal.
What are other things I got into? Oh, I got into eating relatively healthy.
Mm-hmm. I think that's pretty common for boys.
Yeah, I would eat junk and drink junk all the time. And
all the time.
I still do, but like I would drink like Mountain Dew like it's water.
Yeah, and you make healthier choices within your garbage eating.
Yes.
Like James is a big Chipotle boy. He gets Chipotle once a day. And I wish I was making a joke. And I'm just dead serious. He'll throw on some veggies now. He used to not be a big...
Yeah, I also don't get like a tub of sour cream, or I get cheese, but not like extra cheese, please. I don't know.
I
like
see.
queso.
You don't get extra cheese, please.
I'm not a big queso fan.
Me either.
But yeah, I pay attention at least to what I'm eating, and like Lee's always ate healthy.
My mom, no, not always. My mom got into it when I was
My mama.
My mommy. My mama started getting into healthier eating when I was in high school.
Okay.
So it was more of a group thing than me doing it.
You want to tell him how strong your mom is?
My mom's ripped.
Yeah, she's super strong.
I don't know if you remembered. Oh my God.
Welcome to my life. This is me all the time.
You have cramps every day?
No, just
are you fist pumping me?
Yeah, just the brain fog.
My mommy has been doing CrossFit for a very long time, and she is ripped.
Mm-hmm.
Way stronger than me. She will disagree, and she will also watch this podcast and go, no.
I'm not
She'll probably say it like that. She's very strong.
Super strong.
And dedicated.
Yeah.
And smart.
And beautiful.
Yes. Shout out to my mommy. She watches all the podcasts.
So does my mom.
Did you see my mom shared our last one on her story?
No.
She was like, it's so fun and cute.
Aw. Thank you.
Speaking of my mom, I used to base a lot of my opinions and things I liked off of what she liked, because why in the world would my mom be wrong about anything?
Preach.
She doesn't like green peppers. We as a family never ate beets. What else didn't we eat?
I can't tell you that.
There's like certain fruits and things I never had because my mom didn't like them, and I assumed I did not like them either. I just embodied her opinion.
Yeah, you watch people do things and then that's how you learn.
I was like, oh, my mom's smart, and I agree with a lot of the things she says, so I agree I don't like bell peppers.
Mm-hmm.
Then I figured out that I do like bell peppers later in life.
Missed out on a lot, huh?
Yeah, and my dad didn't like radishes, so I decided I didn't like radishes, but honestly, radishes are not bad.
Can we at least address that green peppers aren't great?
Yeah, let's just address that here and now. Green peppers are the weakest link of all peppers.
Absolutely.
Besides the ones that are too spicy and I can't eat.
I don't count those. You
Okay,
know, they're not bell peppers.
We're speaking bells?
Yeah, bells. Ding,
Ding
dong.
dong. Okay. Goodbye. I'd like to sign off here.
That's fine.
That was the pod. Please like and subscribe.
That's the dumbest thing I've
Leave
ever
us a
heard.
review on Apple Podcasts.
Please.
I'm looking for 5-star.
Can we talk about the bell peppers?
Yeah.
Ding dong.
Yeah, why are green peppers the worst and all the
Are
other
they
ones
bitter?
are better?
Bitter?
Some people I have talked to say that they're just juvenile bell peppers, like they haven't made it to their color stage, but
Kind of like apples.
do I believe them? Do I think that they're liars?
Do you think that's a conspiracy?
I just haven't decided if I trust that yet because I've never looked it up. It's word of mouth.
So it's fair for you to question it, yes. I agree.
Do you want to get into conspiracy theories?
Right now? I thought we were going to go over other stuff first. I said conspiracy, and then you kept talking, and then you're like, you want to get into those? Leave it in the comments below conspiracy theories you'd like to hear.
Oh, I have one. I used to love iced water, and now I think ice water sucks. I really like room temp water.
Are we talking about conspiracies or things that you've...
Can it be both?
Yeah. I literally was like, leave comments below about conspiracy. Ooh, I've got one. Ice water. Didn't like, or I liked it. Now I don't. Riddle me that. See if you can solve that one.
They won't be able to solve it.
No, because it's an opinion.
I gave them the answer already.
Wait, what's the answer?
I don't like it.
That's just it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So, also leave it in the comments below things you've grown into that might not so be norm. Oh gosh.
Wait.
Wait.
I've got another topic I'd like you to talk about, and me sit here and do nothing.
Okay, let's hear it.
I'd like to hear about the things that you liked as a kid that you have since grown out of. Where you're like, why in the world would I ever eat that? Why would I do that? Why would I... What opinion was that?
I would eat SpaghettiOs with the hot dogs in it at room temp. Yeah.
You know, that's a lot like Clifton. James's nephew does
It's a
that.
heavy pill to swallow.
Yeah, and James's nephew ate room temperature beef ravioli.
Yeah, ravioli for breakfast.
Chef Boyardee for breakfast, and I was making, oatmeal or something. He was sitting there. James walked out of the room. All he had left was the sauce. So he was scooping it up. Did he have a fork? He was using a fork. And he was scooping up the sauce on the fork. And I said, do you want a spoon, Clifton? And he said, I have a better way. And he took the bowl and drank it like cereal milk. I can't get over it.
I'm just thinking of the song Reese's, or they asked Reese's for breakfast, not Reese's, ravioli.
Room temperature beefaroni.
There was one time I made macaroni and cheese for him.
You guys better buckle up. This is a wild story. I don't know if you're ready.
I think they're fine.
If you've seen macaroni and cheese before in a box, this is gonna floor you.
Yeah. So I made him macaroni and cheese. Oh, Lee's out. So I boiled the noodles and then I put them back I strained them and put them back in the pot. And he said, can I pour the cheese in? I was like, yeah, sure. So he starts to pour the cheese in and he's squeezing the bag.
The cheese powder.
Yeah, the cheese powder. And he's squeezing the bag and pouring it in. And he poured it in. And then he was like, can I just eat the rest of it? And I had seen him pour it in, so I'm like, there can't be that much left. And I was like, yeah, sure. And then he goes to dump it in his mouth, and this giant chunk of powdered cheese just like hits him in the mouth. He just starts eating it, and he's so happy. And I literally just like, were you in the room?
No, I was not there.
Oh my gosh. Like the way he squeezed the pouch, it just left this big cheese chunk in it. And I thought he had poured most of it out, but literally it was like half the pouch. He just poured it into his mouth and like started hitting the back of the little pouch to get it all. I think he knew what he was doing.
I mean, it can't be the first time he has ever done that.
No, because he asked if he could do it. I was like, yeah, sure, whatever.
I mean, truly, there's no difference of if it's in the mac and cheese or powdered form.
Tell me there's no difference.
Your personal preference of how you want to consume it.
That's like...
I don't want to do that. Don't get me wrong. Get me right. I don't want to eat powdered
like
cheese.
Imagine getting a pixie stick and it's cheese.
I don't want to do that.
No.
But Clifton likes it.
He loves cheese.
He's pretty much made of cheese at this point.
Yeah.
If it's too hot, he gets sticky and weird.
She's just saying that because he gets sweaty.
Cheese gets sweaty.
Does it?
Yeah. Cheese sweats.
I think cheese makes you sweat.
Uh-oh.
He's sweaty because he's cheese.
Did you eat a lot of cheese as a high schooler?
No, I didn't eat cheese.
Okay.
I've never been a big cheese guy.
Theory broken.
Yeah. Things I grew out of.
I used to eat sandwiches. I was a very picky eater. My sandwich of choice was mustard, salami, and pickles.
Mustard, salami. That makes sense.
It makes sense, but that is not something... I am vegetarian now, but even so, I don't want to eat that.
I'd take a bite.
I don't want to eat it. I just don't.
I don't want to eat it.
Let's do something. Let's do something else.
Besides a podcast?
Yeah, you want to do something else right now?
Skateboard.
Okay.
I don't think you can. Things I grew out of.
Being a baby.
A lot of my shirts stopped fitting.
That's so funny. You know what, James? I think you should just do the podcast without me if you're going to be that funny.
I think if I'm going to be that funny, I don't think we should do the podcast. I can't think of anything else I grew out of. Video games. I used to play video games.
You did.
I don't play any video games now.
I lightly dabble in video games still.
Yeah, you do. I don't.
James has a limited free time, so he chooses. And his new relaxation screen time is horror movies that he falls asleep to. That I hear through the door that separates our rooms. It is pretty much one room.
Yeah, I live in Lee's closet.
Yeah.
It's got 2 windows, though.
It is right. It's nice.
Yeah. And it's got a tree outside.
Yeah. I used to play tennis. I don't do that anymore ever.
Wow, that's wild. Did you like it?
Yeah.
I like playing tennis.
I think it's fun.
I think I could get good.
I like tennis because it's not a running sport. It's more of a sprint sport.
Well, yeah.
And that's it.
Okay, I think I would like it because I have long limbs.
You do?
Yeah, I would play with 2 rackets, though.
You would. Whoa, that's a great idea. Thank you for sharing with us, James.
What is wrong with you?
I'm not well. Have any of y'all had a period before? I'm bleeding on the podcast.
What's wrong with you?
I'm just being honest.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I fart way more than it seems.
I wish you'd just make them loud.
There's nothing in there. Something going on outside?
Where'd all the good people go?
Wow, did we get a couple or did we get a couple?
Whoa. Our followers be hitting that little question box like it's a nice watermelon on a Sunday morning.
I should have looked at these beforehand.
Wait, I like the one I read. Go down to the bottom.
Okay, so we're going to get into your guys' emails and AOL names.
If you have not seen our basement tape, I asked James all my favorite questions I like to ask people when I first meet them. That is on my Patreon for absolutely no reason. Maybe sometime we'll release that to the public.
Yeah.
It was our first test episode. Anyways.
I forgot that people didn't get to see that.
This is one of the questions I really like to ask people is what was your first email and what was your first AIM handle? because people have hilarious emails that they came up with when emailing.
I just feel like there was no filter.
No filter, and there was nothing to compare it to. Like, you just made what you wanted it to be.
It's just, what do you like? All right, make that your email.
Yeah, it wasn't like a public name, especially emails. Like Instagram names, like I can check out other people's names and be like, oh, okay, so this is kind of cool. Let me do this.
Why'd you answer on this? Lee responded to it too. Do you want to start with yours then real quick?
Sure.
I was like, somebody else's name Lee? It's Lee.
My first...
Do you need to read it?
No, I know what it is. My first email was so underwhelming. I wish it was better. It's not bad. It's just not embarrassing. It's lizard@aol.com. It's supposed to be like lizard. The only thing funny about it is that my name can go into so many words really well, but I chose lizard, which it barely goes into.
The AIM one too.
The AIM one is lean nut butter, which actually stayed with me for a very long time. My two favorites were lean nut butter and jellyfish.
I like jellyfish.
Yeah, that was my art account's handle before I changed it to business, Lee Ellickson.
Mine was not fun. My one was like real skateboarder.
That's fun. But tell him the backstory.
So Real is a skateboarding brand, and I would always hate that people are like real skateboarder. Oh, like because you're like a real skateboarder, and like just you know how kids are like, no, it's real because that's the brand. Mm-hmm. Like they're supposed to know.
Like you're defensive over something that's confusing.
Right, exactly. I'm like, how do you not know what I'm talking about?
But James doesn't even know what it was at.
No, it was at like one of those off-brand like local emails that probably went through another big email. I really need to ask my mom. But Lee, do you want to read this one that you liked so much?
Yes, so this one is from Miniature with a 1 for the I. You might want to find them if you like their handle a lot.
Stop.
You have to hold this podcast together. I can't do it. So this one is monkeys _ the letter R _ forever.
I like that one. I
love it. Can I just look at these?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh my gosh, Courtney Hasman, who we did a question from, pet peeve from, we actually commissioned them to make us some Yeah Maybe mugs, which I'm really excited about.
I know who you're talking about.
Theirs is V-Ball Shorty number 4 life.
I assume they played V-Ball? Remember Josh's?
Like Cotton Eye Joe?
Yeah.
These are all so good.
Real quick, our friend Josh, though, he had that same email into his 30s.
Yeah, my sister's fiance, Josh, who she's been dating for like 10 years, had an email that was Cotton Eye Joe, but smelled super weird. Smelled rancid.
And like, he would spell it out to people in public at regular places. And I'm like, dude, please just make Josh... Can I say
Josh R. Cable.
Yeah. At gmail.com.
I think that's what it is now. But he was forced into it through work, I think.
Yes. Gosh.
Have you seen those TikToks where they just like make up random emails to give the people at places?
Yeah, and sometimes the phrasing or like the way it's chopped is bad.
This person says, my sister's was I love cheese 78.
I like how Lee told me I have to run this podcast, and then she took my phone and started reading it.
Because I love these. You don't seem excited about them.
Oh, these are definitely for you.
I like when some of you wrote reasons of...
I love the reasons.
How you came up with them.
Yeah. Well, backstory.
Designed by Andy's was Gotta Jump 101. LOL, I really liked jump rope. Okay, Kitty House was make X me X believe, but I think it's just be believe. But they said because I couldn't spell believe when I was 9.
I can't spell it now.
I still use it, so I cannot share.
I like that they shared that. I would, but I'm still using that one, so I'd rather not share it.
Nikki Stirs says, first email was my whiskers 97 from my hamster named Whiskers. People thought it was for facial hair.
Oh my gosh, who names their hamster Whiskers? Seems like a cat name.
Dancing Do you think this is a L, dancing land doodles? Or Ian?
It's the same as that L, so maybe no.
All right. They said Wake Girl 25 as in wakeboarding, which I'm still not very good at.
I think it's funny because I also feel like some people made their email addresses like what they aspire to be.
Right.
Like it's what you want to be.
This one's a rock star gymnast.
Guess what they wanted to be.
I'm only reading the people who are submitting these like half the time.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I was like, what are you talking about?
Okay, the Clay Agenda submitted both theirs, which are both good. Good Girl with No I, 9292, and Dark Princess 95.
Yeah, those sound good.
Those have good vibes. Really good vibes.
Doctor, I couldn't read it. They said they wanted to be a vet, so they made theirs Dr. Meow. But with no punctuation, so it just looks weird. Looks like a sound. Meow.
I saw it immediately as Dr. Meow.
I can't read.
Is this serious?
Yeah, I believe that.
This person's email, their first ever email was awesomest.person.in.the.world@hotmail.com.
Yeah, I believe that to be real. Can you imagine having to give that email to somebody?
Oh.
Like if you're being like going to check out and they ask for an email.
No.
I should make a phone one like that just for those places.
Oh, Grace submitted. Grace's was Grace Monkey 7194. What's with the monkeys?
Is her birthday the first? Is that her birthday?
I think so.
How old is she?
27. This person's was I'm dash not dash stupid with 2 O's instead of a U at hotmail.com. That's all the ones that stood out to me.
Did you reach the top?
I did.
Wow, you went through these quick.
I absolutely love those.
You're way better than I am at this.
There's a lot of them. There were a lot of good ones. I just picked out whichever one.
Yeah, let me pick
sparked my interest.
One of these is Honolulu 13. Like, what if you're just not from Hawaii?
Saw it on a movie.
Yeah, Ocean Wish 12.
Kids love the ocean, though.
Yeah.
Every kid's like, I want to be a marine biologist.
Yeah, that's true.
Dolphins. I'm so hot right now. Are you hot?
No, but I think I'm figuring out what makes me sleepy here.
I'm sweating.
I think these headphones make me feel really cozy.
Oh, those definitely do. They used to do that to me.
Do they?
They used to do that to me.
So, because people have noticed I yawn all the time, and I usually am tired. I did not feel tired until we did this, and I put these headphones on.
Honestly, those headphones do that to me, especially when it's cold.
Like I'm just like in a blanket, and it's kind of nice.
Yeah, it's a good theory. I like it.
Thank you. I went school theory.
You went to school once?
I've been to school.
James is in high school right now. He has straight A's. Good job, James. We're gonna go to Chuck E. Cheese later. He's gonna bring his report card. We're gonna get pizza.
All of this is a lie, but I mean, if we're going to Chuck E. Cheese.
If we're going to Chuck E. Cheese, I want to go to a freaking huge arcade.
We can do that sometime.
Is the haunt still going on at Kings Island?
No.
They just end that right after Halloween?
November.
Really? I feel like they should continue it for a week after Halloween.
We into Christmas. We could. I can't stop doing that. I'm so thirsty.
You can't blame your thirst on the headphones, too.
That I am not blaming.
Kind of sounds like you are.
Does it? Leave it in the comments below if it sounds like I'm complaining. We could do how to make the world better, 3 things we're grateful for.
That's 2 new segment ideas we had.
Yeah, they're kind of both similar, and I feel like they're both more appropriate at the end.
Yeah. I want to end it on good vibes. I'm over the impressions at the end of the podcast.
You're going to make them upset.
I mean,
they love them.
I don't want to remove them completely from our whole thing, but I don't want to end every single podcast.
Okay, we won't end it on that, so give me a couple now.
And also, I feel like I'm not good at thinking of things to impersonate.
I think you're good at it.
You're just saying that so I'll think of something.
Hit it.
You're flattering me.
No. You don't look flattered.
I'm not.
Okay, give me an impression.
Okay. donkey from Shrek.
Okay. Give me a second. He definitely says, I'm making waffles. What are some other things he says?
The boulder thing?
All I can think of is SpongeBob.
I like that boulder. That's a nice boulder.
That's a nice boulder.
Yeah.
I'm making waffles. Get off me, swamp. How does Shrek sound?
Just like that.
Do you think that nailed it?
Mm-hmm.
Should we put their faces up when we do this?
Yeah.
On my face?
Mm-hmm.
Get out of me, swamp.
Your finger went off screen.
Get out of me, swamp. I know that's wrong.
I don't think he knows.
I do know it's wrong. Can I give you one?
What are you doing in my swamp?
You're way better at this. We're going to put Shrek on your face.
Yay. I feel haggard.
Yay.
I need to play Animal Crossing ASAP while you figure out my finances.
Okay, that's fine. Can I give you one impression to do?
Sure.
Do Pikachu. Can you do that? You feel all right?
I feel we're good.
You feel better now?
Mm-hmm. I'm
Okay.
since healed.
Okay, Pikachu.
Pikachu.
That's very good.
Is it? It felt bad.
Pika Pika.
Pika, Pika.
Pikachu.
That was good.
Thank you.
Yeah, no
You
problem.
can do Link, but you need to back away from the mic a little bit.
It's still too loud.
Yeah, I tried to block my mic. You're going to blast out all the audio listeners' ears. Anyone with headphones, headphone warning after the fact.
Here, turn the mics down. No, don't touch
Turn
them.
me down
I
in
don't
the
want to
mic.
have to deal with any of that.
Turn me down in the headphone.
Okay.
Don't.
So yeah, let's Lee, what are some things you're grateful for in your life? Can I just say something real quick? I am so grateful for so much in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big life lover, and every day I think of how lucky I am.
I'm excited for this segment.
I love life.
Like 3 isn't enough.
Oh, not for me.
I'm just going to go with whatever comes to my head first, so
Okay.
I don't have to dig deep.
This
'Cause
makes
we're-
me feel so good.
We're going to be doing it every time, so I'm just going to go with my gut.
Just-
Are you going to
it
do
can
that
be-
with me?
Yeah, my gut's feeling healthy. Let's go.
Okay. I'm thankful for my plants in my studio.
Mm.
I'm thankful for Toady.
Mm.
Toady makes my list almost every time, though. And I'm thankful that my cramps are not bad enough to debilitate me for the whole day today.
Bless this mess.
Those are 3 for me.
Okay. Mine sometimes get...
Oh, can I add another one?
Okay, go ahead, babe. Go ahead.
James is working with me today, and I'm so grateful.
She is blessed.
I am so lucky.
Because I love doing the things that she hates.
I've never had help like this before, and it's like...
Lee doesn't like business stuff.
It feels crazy that you are doing that for me while I don't even think about it.
Yeah, that's the way it should be.
I'm not even looking upon anything he's doing, but he's doing it at the same time I'm doing something else.
Crazy, huh? It's like
That
having
is
someone help you at work.
It's crazy time.
It's like having somebody do a job.
Woo!
Things I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for t-shirts. I like this t-shirt.
I like that t-shirt.
I like long sleeves, short
Are
sleeves.
you going to tell him about your shirt?
Yeah, this is from my dad. So I'm a little smaller than he was, but I'm longer.
Mm-hmm.
So it fits well. But
It looks
yeah.
so soft.
So like you can buy a brand new shirt and it can make you feel good, or you could have an old shirt that makes you feel good.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mhm.
And also like a shirt that fits you well feels good. A big shirt feels good.
A shirt with good memories in it.
Yeah. Shirts
Mhm.
are nice, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Another thing, I like wood floors, mainly because I'm looking at one. I think my gratefulness comes from wherever I'm thinking about things that I'm grateful for.
That's where mine did.
Wood floors in homes are so cool.
So
we
nice.
We have big wood floors here. The old house had little wood floors, which is fancier apparently. But either way, I like old wooden floors. I'm not a big fan of new ones,
Me either.
unless they're real. I don't like the planks that you just click together. Like,
Yeah,
I
those
like
aren't
these.
wood floors for me.
Like what? These run almost the whole length of the room.
Mm-hmm.
There's like 2-3 feet short. But I love wood floors. And then I guess another thing I love and I'm grateful for, windows. Literally just looking forward and seeing everything that I see. But like, I'm just so grateful for everything around me.
The sun coming into my studio is
It's
glowing
so nice.
today.
It's so nice.
I can't believe how hyped we're getting.
Oh, this is how I feel whenever I start thinking about how happy I am to be alive.
Right. That's what I was doing at the cemetery.
Yeah.
When we went to the cemetery today, I was on another level.
Yeah.
I think I was panicking. I was so happy.
Oh.
Like, I was just taking pictures at the car window like I've never seen anything before.
Yeah.
Like, I just regained my vision after 3 years of blindness.
I've never been outside before. I'm also just a very optimistic, happy person in general.
Mm-hmm.
So I think a lot of it does come from just being so grateful for like all the good things in my life. Like, you can have bad things in your life and it's normal to feel bad about them, but I guess I get over those things quickly because then I'm like,
I love all this
look
other
at how
stuff
much
so
stuff I
much.
love. I like those pencils. I like that cup. I like this table, that
You
computer.
like that cup?
That one, yeah.
You like those pencils?
Yeah, look at them.
You guys want to see them?
It's like the warmer colors and the cooler colors. They're separated.
This is how I organize my pencils.
Yeah, but you can tell they look
Cool and warm.
Yeah. What? Wait a minute.
Oops, cool and
I was
warm.
like, you've got to be kidding me.
Blue and orange.
No, put them down. But like the cup's cool.
This is the cup. It's from Sugar House Ceramic Co.
So like, look, you can be having a bad day, and I guess depending on your outlook, you just look at that and you're like, God, that's a nice cup.
It can raise you up. I start all my journal entries with 10 things I'm grateful for, and
10?
it really starts.
Oh.
It's easy.
Oh, I think 10's easy, but it just seems like a little extra.
Every time I put stuff down, I'm like breathing. My hand.
The
My other hand.
My ability to feel.
I can't tell you how many times I put my bones on the list.
And again, the MVP goes to bones.
Honestly, though, bones rip.
I think about it all the time because, like, I do feel tired a lot and hungry.
Okay, you're bringing me down.
But I'm always so glad that overall, my body feels so good.
Thank you for bringing us back up.
I feel like even though I have a lot of dumb moments, I do feel like I have a good spirit, you know?
No.
Oh. Well, like, so look, I'll make mistakes all the time, and I'm like, at least I'm happy. And then the mistakes don't seem so bad.
That's true. This is a small blip of James's life advice that has been requested here a couple times. This is how he deals with his life. He also has been through just some really bad things too, so those also help his perspective of like, I remember how bad this is and how good normal things are.
Yeah. Regular bad things don't seem so bad, and regular good things seem extra good because they're not bad things. Like, which makes it hard for me to give life advice because I'm like, that's not bad.
James is on a little bit of a different level than others. Like, it's simplified to a point where it makes you feel dumb if you feel bad.
It's almost like, why be sad when you can be happy?
Yeah.
But not like fake happy. You have to be real happy. Yeah. I feel really happy a lot.
I love this new segment.
Gosh, it gets me hyped. So hyped.
We should make a jingle for it.
I should start every day like this.
Do you not?
I pretty much do. I went running this morning. It was like 32 out, and I was so happy.
I'm surprised that wasn't your peak.
It's up there.
He posted a picture, and the sun was rising, and there was frost all over the grass, and there was pretty graffiti on the side of where he was running.
So, like, literally, while I was running, my thumbs were so cold. I'm like, lucky me, I at least get to feel my thumbs and how cold they are. I'm, like, blessed up. Gosh, I love living.
Wow, I hope you guys enjoyed that section as much as we seemed to.
God, that's a good one. So should we try to find something for people to do in their regular life to help other people?
Yes. What should we call it? Should we call it good deeds? Yeah, maybe I'm a good person.
What were two of the gifts I used that I thought were just kind of funny?
Please be kind.
I think that
do
was
good
one.
Things.
One of them might say do good things.
Maybe we could call it something funny like do bad things, but all the videos are of people doing good things.
Like be ironic.
Yeah.
We could ask these people to help us name it.
Okay, these people. I don't
Whoever
really
you may
know. I
be.
mean, you. Well, whoever.
Whoever. But yeah, we want to.
James. The camera has been going this whole time.
Hasn't?
It has.
Oh. I almost freaked out. I was like, are you kidding me? We're making an actual podcast. Don't scare me like that.
Sorry.
Jeez, I was on that high. It almost brought me right off of it.
I'm sorry.
Well, I'm thankful for it actually recording this whole time.
Okay, we need your help to come
We
up.
need your help. That's how they say it. You go ahead. We need your help.
We need your help to come up with a cute catchphrase for our good deed section because we want to suggest a good deed to do the week we release the podcast. You take a video of it and share it on your story and tag us and use a hashtag or something. Do we need a title for it? Do we not? Please help us. We can't decide. We're just two people. Look at all you out there.
I thought of a name that I kind of like because it's just a little sassy. It's just Do Better.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. This week we're going to do better.
Okay. Never mind.
You can still comment below if you have a better idea, but I kind of like Do Better.
Yeah, maybe. Hashtag do better.
Yeah. Hashtag Do Better.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I
we
like
need
that.
to do better as
Yeah.
people.
Okay, so last week, if you missed it, and we didn't ask you to do it, but it was putting your cart back where the carts go. And
Should we shout that one person out?
let's.
I don't think they'll mind if we do or don't. Do you know how to say this? Sierra
Bujos.
Bujos. Thank
That's-
you for pushing your cart back to the corral, videoing it like I did.
Shout out for doing better.
Yes. Hashtag do better. I mean, you did great. Hashtag, yeah, you did better. Maybe do better won't work. But, well, no, here, look. That's them when they put the hashtag saying for other people to do better.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You did better.
I have one for this week.
You do?
Yeah. Why are you looking at my dirty hands?
I don't know.
Stop it.
I can't control my
My
eyes.
hands get dirty. I can't control my eyes. Help me.
My leaf's on the floor.
I think they could just did you just bonk your head?
No.
They could just film themselves picking up one piece of trash that they find on the road.
Oh, yeah, I love doing
That's
that.
a very easy one. There's plenty of trash out there, unfortunately.
The best day to do it is on trash day. Because there's trash cans
Yeah,
everywhere
so like
and
go,
you can just
if
scoop
you go on
and
a walk
dump.
or something, yeah. But if you find some loose trash on the ground, pick it up.
Today.
Today's trash day. Today's
Is
Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
No, it's going to be Monday for them.
Not necessarily. Some people listen on Wednesday. Screw you, James.
But pick up some trash and then post it to your Instagram story and tag us and also do a hashtag
Did better.
do better.
Gone and done it better than you.
And then between all of us, we will have helped the planet. Wow, that's
Wow.
weird to think about, isn't
yeah. I got starstruck
Like
a
I was
little
kind
bit.
of kidding, but like
He right, though.
it will help the planet.
He right, though.
Lee, we're going to help the planet.
We're going to save the planet with our podcast.
What if we did?
Okay.
Like if a meteor is coming
Get out of the way of the meteor, everyone. Do
this
better.
week, get out of the way. If you a slow walker, get out of the way. Hashtag do better. Anyway, how long has this been?
Hour 5 min.
God, do we need more?
I can think for about 10 minutes.
You can think?
Think.
Here, let me look at our list of ideas and we can maybe give you guys a little extra. So we also asked our people on Instagram, like we said before, please follow us on Instagram because that's where we ask a lot of our questions.
Can you
and-
talk about some of the emails you saw today?
No.
Okay.
But make sure you follow us on Instagram so that we can ask you questions and you can give us answers and then we'll be talking about them on the podcast.
Yeah, there were a few people who commented on some of our videos thinking they were kind of sad they didn't get to contribute to some of our prompts.
So our big place is
our big place?
Instagram.
Our big place is Instagram.
Yeah, that's where the homies hang.
Our big place is our mansion is Instagram.
Oh, here we can talk about at the end. We can talk about Patreon.
Helicopters.
Yeah, propellers.
I thought we were gonna have a jinx moment.
Yeah, do it again. Wait.
Zucchini.
Oh, me and Lee used to play this game where I would just think of a vegetable. No, we both think of one, and then we try to say it at the same time and see if we say the same thing. You want to see if it happens?
Yeah.
So I'm going to do...
Vegetables?
Yeah, vegetables. And it's going to be 3, 2, 1, the
Word.
vegetable. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
3,
I'm
2,
nervous.
1,
Broccoli.
carrots.
I
Okay.
knew you were gonna say carrots.
Well, you said broccoli, though.
Wow.
You want to try again?
Sure. Fruits?
3. Yeah, we can do fruit. Got it. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1,
Banana.
oranges. Okay. We're on the same wavelength here. We're going to do one more.
Okay.
Do you want to do color?
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1,
Brown.
We did it!
That is unedited.
Yeah, that is. I can make that part unedited.
Okay.
We don't fake it here. Nothing fake here.
There's no special
Besides
effects or anything.
Besides her glasses.
Huh? Oh yeah. These are blue light glasses.
Do you want
If
to
you
talk
get
about...
headaches from looking at a screen, I recommend glasses.
I think I'm going to buy some.
They've truly helped
For when
me.
I help Lee, I've gotten several headaches so far.
You can see if those green ones fit you better than these. They're over there in the pencils.
I see them. Do you want to talk about Patreon here or on Instagram? Or not at all?
I don't really want to talk about it. I'd rather talk about it just on Instagram. I don't think
Okay.
it needs to be in a podcast until we've decided. You want to talk about rattlesnakes?
I used to be really into snakes growing up.
Really?
Yeah, like when we went to the library, I was getting snake books.
Really?
Yeah, I know a lot about snakes.
Interesting. Any fun facts you can share with us?
That's one of the things I grew out of was snakes.
Right. Any favorite kinds of snakes?
I
Did you ever have a pet snake?
did have a pet snake.
What was his name?
His name was Milky because he was a milk snake. Do you know what they look like?
No.
They're like red, black, and like whitish. Or it's technically yellow because
I just wrote Milky like he was going to come up.
red and black.
I see.
Safe to jack, something red and yellow, kill a fellow. Yeah, something like that.
This guy will kill a fellow.
One of them
He's
will.
albino.
They look exactly the same though, but like one of them kills you and one of them doesn't.
Interesting.
Yeah, but he got out. I don't know
They
where
are
he went.
in Ohio, it says.
Are they?
Yeah, the first thing that came up was Milk Snake, Ohio. Yeah, so
Mine did not look like those. Those ones look more outdoorsy.
yours was more bright red. These are
Yeah,
more brown.
yeah.
But look,
Yeah,
maybe they change color with their environment.
that makes sense. Mine came from a pet store.
Yeah,
So like wood shavings.
that's cool. I think snakes are really cool.
Yeah, I really like snakes. I'm not a big fan of reptiles though as pets, only because I don't get the same feeling of like a cat.
Companionship.
Yeah, that a cat or a dog or like certain mammals or even birds give. Like,
You like rats?
yeah, and that's why I say certain ones because like I feel like I can see rats smile. I don't get the
What
same
about
feeling.
bearded dragons?
Bearded dragons, I feel like they smile. Spotted leopard geckos, I feel like they smile, but it's just the shape of their face. But like, it's what your brain says. Ooh, friendly, smile.
I'd like to create a poll for the comment section in this podcast on YouTube and let us know below if you think that James's cat Boris is smiling or not.
Should I put a picture in? Wait,
Yeah. We'll put a few pictures of Boris in.
at the beginning?
No, right now.
Oh, but the poll will be during the whole time?
Not a poll, it'll be comments. Just leave a comment.
Okay, leave a comment if you think Boris
Leave
is
a comment
smiling.
down below if you think Boris is smiling or not. I won't tell you what James believes or what I believe. Just let us know.
It might be obvious.
It might be obvious, but let us know if you think he's smiling. He's a happy little go-lucky kitty. His facial expression is unknown to us. We can't tell either way, so you decide.
Yes.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Anyways, my dad grew up in Arizona, and he has so many stories about literally just running into rattlesnakes and shooting them with BB guns.
That's disgusting.
Isn't that crazy?
One of the perks of Ohio,
No rattlesnakes.
no really killer animals.
That's a good point.
Just people.
Yeah, I mean, the blandness of the state in general is definitely translated in our wildlife.
I think it's weird that we have so many deer.
Is it?
Yeah, like
We just don't have predators for deer anymore.
A type of antelope is in our backyard sometimes,
Yeah.
next to the bus. Like, you're gonna tell me buses and antelope live together?
But that's just because people decided a long time ago that wolves shouldn't be around anymore.
But who decided like
Who
if I'm a
decided-
deer, I'm fine in the woods. He's so loud.
You can hear him for sure.
Yeah, you can hear him.
I can.
No, leave him.
Is it not really hot in here?
No, this room is extremely warm.
It's because the door's shut.
The heck is this?
Lisa.
I don't even use WhatsApp.
Mr. Nathan, I'm sorry I can't make it to your birthday party because my business will be very busy during this period. Thank you, Lisa.
James got a text from Mr. Nathan. If you're Mr. Nathan, James can forward you the text. You can send us your number on our email, pod@gmail.com. Lisa can't make it to your birthday party. She's going to be very busy with work at the period that your birthday party is within. So I'm really sorry that we have to be the middleman for this message, and I bet you really wanted Lisa there, but she unfortunately cannot make it, Mr. Nathan.
Yeah, what she said. So WhatsApp is from when I worked at Icon. I'm not Nathan. Also, is Nathan the last name?
Mr. Nathan.
Excuse me, Mr. Nathan. Lee, what's your favorite color today?
My favorite color today is like... what's so funny? I don't know if I have one.
Picking a color pencil.
I don't think I have it in here. But it's kind of a mix between like this and this.
I like those. I would paint the Porsche one of those.
It's a baby blue and a very dusty gray to lavender.
You know, it'd be a fun game for us to play sometime.
What are the names of the pencils?
Me guessing colors.
What's the name of this pencil? I can't tell you what color it is for you audio listeners, but James will tell you. What's the name of this pencil, do you think?
I would guess green grass.
That is so close.
Am I?
This is so close.
What is it?
Spring green.
Oh, I nailed it. I'm counting that as one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do one more.
I'm pretty good. I know my colors. Now, this is where I get confused.
This is a warm-toned pencil.
Is it?
I'm trying to give some perspective for the audio listener. You're not going to get this one right on. I just know that you won't.
Red oak.
It's poppy red.
The heck's a poppy?
Poppy is a type of flower.
So they say.
Yeah, you want to see it? You've seen them before.
Have I?
Yeah.
Imagine if you were to go on a date and you didn't look up anything on your phone after milk snakes. Oh, I like those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're pretty cute. They come in a lot of colors.
I like black-eyed Susans.
Yeah, those are cute.
Yeah.
Okay, let's wrap up the podcast. Thank you for tuning in.
Yep, see ya.
I'm feeling a lot better since we started, though.
Are you really?
But I am very hot. Is there any water in that bottle? Oh, yep. It dribbled on its little shirt. We barely asked for comments in this one.
Well, let's ring them up right now. We're at the cash register and we're going to check out your comments.
That's cute. James reads and responds to every comment.
I do read and respond to every comment. And sometimes I don't know if they know if it's me or you. So
It's
sometimes
James every time.
It's me. But sometimes I'll put in parentheses James. Because I say I and they don't know.
If I'm going to respond, I'll probably use my account.
Okay.
So it's clear.
Yeah, she won't.
I won't respond, though. I don't read them. I'm
But
sorry.
just so you know, I do tell Lee some of them. Mm-hmm. So.
He highlight reels me.
Yep, reels are in.
Comment down below if you have ever or not ever been fishing.
Yes, comment down below if you've ever seen a fish.
Comment down below if you have ever seen a snail trail on the sidewalk.
I see a bunch of them around here,
Me
but
too.
no snails.
No snails for me either. Maybe it's just slugs.
Maybe it's one.
Maybe it's one snail ripping across this
Yeah,
neighborhood.
Turbo. If you've seen that movie, comment down below.
If you've seen a movie, comment down below.
No.
I'm sorry.
Lee,
Yeah.
where can they find this podcast?
They can find this podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube, where you might be now. I don't know why I'm assuming you're on YouTube, but
You should be.
it's the best spot. If you want to give us a nice review and boost our podcast, leave us a 5-star, super nice review on Apple Podcasts. We got a few last time, and I am so grateful I've been sharing all of the reviews we've been getting there, because I know people are going out of their way to do it because I asked. And
So, like, let's say you thought this video was really good. What would you do?
I probably wouldn't do anything.
Okay.
But to be honest, I like every video I watch. I would like this video, and
There you go.
I would definitely subscribe to this channel.
I
But
think I
that's
would
just
subscribe.
me, and I'm super smart and cool. But that might just be someone that is super smart and cool. What they
Yeah,
might do.
To be fair, I probably wouldn't subscribe, and then I'd be like, I haven't been subscribed this whole time. There's water on my chin.
I'm only good at it because I think I have a YouTube channel, so I'm big on the liking and subscribing.
There's
and
been so many
commenting.
times I'll see a video and I'm just like, God, this video rips. And then they're like the video. I'm like, oh yeah, I should like this video.
Mhm.
It's a good video.
I think it really works.
It really, when your last vlog thing, I didn't like it.
Oh.
I mean, I liked it,
I asked at the beginning on that one.
but then you asked, and I was like, boop, gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. So thank you everybody for listening to this here podcast. I'm James.
I'm Lee.
Lee's about to unplug the headphones.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh my gosh. And this has been the Yeah Maybe podcast. We are so happy you guys have been here for us this whole time on this journey for us. Lee's
Yeah, man.
feeling much better.
I'm still gonna lay on the floor and play Animal Crossing while you sort my finances.
She also has her shoes on, which is probably why you feel bad.
I like shoes.
Okay, I also
It's
like
like
shoes.
cozy little blankies for my feet,
You're describing socks.
but like tight blankie.
Okay. Is that it?
I think that's all. Toady says hello.
Sure. All right, I'm gonna turn the camera off.
Thanks for listening to the end.
Yeah, we get a little
You the realist.
dumb at the end.
And also thank you to James for cutting this podcast.
I haven't done it yet.
He's going to, though. Wait, we need to pose for a screen cap. I'm holding onto the chair. Should I put my Alaska shirt back on?
Yeah.
I got a picture with Shaq today.
Oh my gosh.
All right, let's end it.
Yeah, all right, bye. I'm gonna send you that.
Yeah, Shaq is a lot taller than I thought, though I did know that he doesn't fit in normal cars. I should have known.
I didn't know, okay? I didn't.
Play out.
Cleo, no!